Hey there, tech enthusiasts. Welcome back to Tech Guild, your go-to channel for all things science and technology. Today, we're going to explore the universe's size, and trust me when I say this, it's going to blow your mind. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered how vast and endless the universe is? Well, you're not alone. Scientists and space enthusiasts have been fascinated by the universe's size since time immemorial. And the more we discover, the more we realize how little we know. So, why is the universe's size such a fascinating and mind-boggling subject? Well, for starters, the universe is big. And when I say big, I don't mean just a little bit big. I mean mind-bogglingly, incomprehensibly, mind-numbingly big. The universe is so vast that it's almost impossible to wrap our heads around it. And that's precisely what makes it so exciting. So, are you ready to explore the mysteries of the universe's size? Let's dive in. What exactly is the universe? Well, it's everything that exists, including all matter, energy, and even time itself. That's right. The universe is not just limited to the stars and planets we can see. Scientists believe that the universe was formed around 13.8 billion years ago in a massive explosion called the Big Bang. Since then, it has been expanding at an incredible rate, almost at the speed of light. As it expands, the universe is also constantly evolving. Stars are born and die, galaxies collide and merge, and black holes devour everything in their path. Now, let's talk about the size of the universe. It's impossible to measure the exact size of something so vast, but scientists estimate that the observable universe, the part that we can actually see, is around 93 billion light-years in diameter. And that's just the observable universe. There could be much more beyond what we can see. Here's another mind-boggling fact. There are more stars in the universe than there are grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth. And that's just the stars. There's also dark matter, which we can't see but makes up a significant portion of the universe's mass. Scientists have been using a variety of technologies to measure the universe for centuries. One of the earliest methods was simply observing the stars and mapping their positions. But as technology advanced, so did our methods of measuring the universe. One of the most important tools in measuring the universe is the telescope. Telescopes allow us to see further and more clearly than ever before. They can detect light from distant galaxies and stars, giving us a glimpse into the universe's past. Another important tool is the Hubble Space Telescope. This incredible piece of technology orbits the Earth and can capture images of the universe in incredible detail. It has allowed us to see galaxies and objects billions of light-years away. But how do we measure the size of the universe? Well, scientists use the concept of the observable universe. The observable universe is the portion of the universe that we can see from Earth. It's estimated to be around 93 billion light-years in diameter. But here's the crazy part. The observable universe is just a tiny fraction of the entire universe. In fact, scientists estimate that the entire universe is at least 250 times larger than the observable universe. Wrap your head around that one. So, what are some other mind-boggling facts about the size of the observable universe? Well, let's take a look. Did you know that if you were to travel at the speed of light, it would take you 93 billion years to cross the observable universe? That's longer than the age of the universe itself. And here's another one. The observable universe contains an estimated 100 billion galaxies. That's right, billion with a B. And each of those galaxies contains billions of stars and planets. It's almost impossible to comprehend the sheer size and scale of the universe. Some scientists argue that the universe is infinite, meaning it goes on forever and ever without an end. Others believe that it's finite, meaning there's a limit to its size. One argument for an infinite universe is the fact that it's always expanding. If it's expanding, then it must be infinite, right? Well, not necessarily. Some scientists argue that the universe could be expanding into something else, like another dimension or universe. On the other hand, scientists who believe the universe is finite point to the cosmic microwave background radiation as evidence. This radiation is like a leftover glow from the Big Bang, and it's uniform in all directions. If the universe were infinite, then this radiation would be uniform everywhere, but it's not. This suggests that the universe has a finite size. Now, here's where things get really mind-boggling. If the universe is infinite, then there are an infinite number of stars and galaxies out there. That means there's a planet out there exactly like Earth, with another you and me having this exact conversation. But if the universe is finite, then there's a limit to how many stars and galaxies there are. That means there might not be another Earth out there, or even another you and me. Either way, the universe is mind-bogglingly huge. Even if it's finite, we can't even comprehend how big it is. The observable universe, which is the part we can see, is estimated to be about 93 billion light-years across. And that's just what we can see. There could be so much more out there that we don't even know about. The universe is massive, and the implications of its size are mind-blowing. Let's dive in and explore some of the possibilities. Extraterrestrial life. With an infinite universe, the possibility of extraterrestrial life is high. There could be countless other civilizations out there, waiting to be discovered. Scientists have already found planets orbiting other stars in what's called the habitable zone, meaning they have the potential to support life. That's right, we could have neighbors out there. Fun fact. One of the most likely candidates for extraterrestrial life is a moon of Saturn called Enceladus. It has a salty ocean beneath its icy surface and hydrothermal vents, which are prime spots for life to form. The fate of the universe. Depending on the universe's size, its fate could be vastly different. If the universe is finite, it could eventually stop expanding and start contracting in what's called the Big Crunch. If the universe is infinite, it will continue to expand forever, getting colder and darker until all the stars burn out. Fun fact. The universe's expansion is accelerating, meaning that the rate of expansion is increasing over time. This discovery earned the Nobel Prize in Physics in 2011. Black holes. These mysterious objects form when massive stars collapse in on themselves, creating a region of space with such strong gravity that nothing can escape. Black holes are thought to play a crucial role in the evolution of galaxies. Fun fact. The most massive black hole discovered so far is in the galaxy Homburg 15A and has a mass of 40 billion times that of our Sun. We just explored the fascinating debate about whether the universe is infinite or finite. So, to summarize, scientists are still divided on this topic, but they have some compelling arguments for both positions. On the one hand, if the universe is infinite, then there must be an infinite number of stars and planets, which means there could be countless opportunities for extraterrestrial life. On the other hand, if the universe is finite, then it must have a boundary, and beyond that boundary, there could be something completely unknown and unimaginable. Either way, the size of the universe is truly mind-boggling. It's hard to even wrap our heads around the concept of billions and trillions of stars and galaxies. That's why it's so important to continue exploring and researching the universe. Who knows what other wonders and mysteries we might uncover. So, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more fascinating topics like this one, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. We love making educational content that's both fun and informative, and we appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.